I was a student at Melba Conservatorium. That was my the first entree into the Melba world, and I completed my Bachelor of Music there. And I have to say, even back then, the Amelia Scholarship was something that was there's a bit of rivalry as to who was going to get the Amelia Scholarship. It was always held up on a pedestal. Everyone wanted to be the Amelia, and it was just one of these very special, inspiring communities even back then. And so the Amelia was always a cornerstone of the Conservatorium, and it became the cornerstone of the new Melba Opera Trust. And that was cemented when we asked in 2008, Mel Waters, the director, then asked Mary Jane Joscelyne to become our founding patron of the Melba Opera Trust, which thankfully she said yes to, and not only has been a wonderful founding patron, but I think has been a surrogate grandmother to all of our scholars, not just the Amelias.
Really, truthfully, I would not have been able to do the program and really have that start and that small nurturing environment. There were 10 students in my year. Without the support of the Amelia Joscelyne Award. So when the scholarship came through and I met Mary Jane and Lynette Casey had said, Fiona, we're going to give you this award, I was just blown away. And it also instilled a sense of support and validation that I was on the right track. I think what I learned at the Melba was that if you give people the opportunity to express themselves in a very nurturing and small environment, they can really emerge and evolve as a musician. And I think of all the things that I remember fondly about the Melba was that when you're in a smaller environment, that you're not in a large classroom with lots and lots of people, if you're in a small environment that enables you to really focus on what's important, that you can really excel. And I took that through to what I've created in San Diego with Villa Musica.
Always enjoyed it, always felt a sparkle about the Melbas, because even Amelia was only there a very short time, but she loved it. So, and she wasn't well, so it was double joy for me.
When I met Mary Jane and I'd met Matthew and I was invited to the house, I immediately felt part of a family of people who I felt like were really on my side and really kind of rooting for me, if you know that kind of idea of, you know, a fan club, so to speak.
I call it extended Joscelyne family because to me that's what it appears to be. It's obviously the supporters that have been there since the scholarship was created in 1989. Very proud to say that so many of them now are treading the boards at some of the wonderful opera houses around the world. It was just this year that we had 2 past recipients, Siobhan Stagg and Paul Anthony Keatley, at Deutsche Oper Berlin, and they were joined with another Melba alum, Samuel Johnson.
Hello everyone, bonjour I should say, because I'm in southern France at the moment, backstage in my dressing room at the Grand Théâtre de Provence. It's an interval in one of my concerts, my 3rd last performance here for this wonderful summer festival of Aix-en-Provence. So I've sung 1 aria and still 2 more to come in the second half, but I wanted to take this opportunity to send my very best wishes to dear Mary Jane Joscelyne and the entire Joscelyne family, as well as the wonderful team at the Melba Opera Trust, as we remember Amelia Joscelyne and indeed celebrate 30 years of this wonderful scholarship. I had the immense privilege of being the recipient of this award as I was finishing my studies in Australia and taking my first steps into the profession. And it was an invaluable assistance in readying me for the challenges that await me in this very rewarding profession of mine. So I'm always really grateful to have had that opportunity, and I'm thrilled to see that the scholarship continues to grow and thrive from strength to strength so that many generations of future Australian singers can be supported in this way. So a huge congratulations and thank you to all of you who are involved in supporting and Celebrate Well Sending lots of love here from Aix-en-Provence. Bye.
Hello everyone, this is Paul Anthony Keatley. I'm very sorry I can't be there to celebrate with you in person this evening, but I'm currently in London preparing for my upcoming season at Theatre Basel in Switzerland. As the 2018 recipient of the Amelia Joscelyne Memorial Scholarship from Melba Opera Trust, I was very lucky to get to know the very special Mary Jane Joscelyne. Mary Jane, thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you for your fearless support of young musicians for now 30 years. Your zest for life, your infectious smile, and your endless amount of love are what make you the very special individual that you are. To the entire Joscelyne community and Melba Opera Trust, thank you for supporting Mary Jane's vision, and thank you for being a part in changing so many young people's lives.
Good evening, my name is Xenia Puskaj-Thomas. I'm a lyric mezzo-soprano and I'm honoured to be the 2019 Amelia Joscelyne Scholarship recipient. Tonight I am in Brisbane rehearsing with Melba mentor Johannes Fritsch as we prepare the opera La Finta Giardiniera. So I'm sorry that I can't be there with you tonight, but my heart and spirit are down in Melbourne celebrating with you all on this momentous occasion. It's no secret that behind every singer there is often a very important yet often unsung village of supporters, inspirers and teachers. And I have found that within the Melba Opera Trust community. It is a gift beyond words.
And a lot of those people, like me, have learnt along the way, and they love it. They love the scholars, as you know, and they love the whole participation, you know, the fact that they meet the singers. Participation, that's so important because it is the support, you know, whether it's monetary or just they loved Amelia and they want to support it, you know. I think it's a really special scholarship. They thought perhaps it would last between 5 and 10 years at that stage, and now we are at 30.
And I think that in itself is remarkable, to think of this scholarship that was started out of such a tragic circumstance, which was really only anticipated to be going for 5 to 10 years. And now 30 years down the track, we have 27 exceptional recipients, each in their own right, all around the world, who are all championing Amelia's legacy. And I think such a wonderful journey, and I'm so grateful to everyone in the community who's actually played a part in it. And I really hope that they feel pride in the journey of these recipients, and I hope that they follow their careers, and when they hear them sing or celebrate one of their other achievements, that they also personally feel a sense of pride that they've contributed to that. The Joscelyne community are some of the most loyal and generous people that I have ever had the privilege to meet. And many of the people that are giving today were giving back in 1990 when Fiona Chatwin was the inaugural recipient to that scholarship. It is quite a special scholarship insofar as the length of tenure of the community who are supporting it.
Just thank them because they've made it. You know, it's been such a joint effort and a wonderful joint effort, and very inclusive. You know, they feel very connected and very involved, and with the others at the Melbas, but of course they're Amelia because it was special. That's what they're doing, and it's a lovely thing in her memory, really. I think it is.
I know Mary Jane can't speak for the future of this because she says, I'm not going to be here. But I think the other 400 or 399 people who are currently contributing to that extraordinary fund for the Joscelyne Award are surely going to enable this to be a continuing opportunity for emerging singers, because I think it's the sort of thing that Australia does really well, and that is to nurture its artists and to do it in a very organic and community way. And I think the Amelia Joscelyne Award really exemplifies that so beautifully.
No, wonderful. And I hope the next generation is going to take it on board, because I believe scholarships, if they're just a name, there isn't that warmth. And there is such great warmth within the Amelia Scholarship, from the recipients and from everybody that's involved, and including all the staff. So I hope it can continue in that way. It looks as though it's going to continue. I know Amy's got great ambitions for it. No, I hope it does. I hope it goes to the next generation. I hope my family are very involved. It'd be terrific. It'd be really terrific.
Hello everyone from Philadelphia in the US. I just want to say I'm so sorry I can't be there with you all tonight to celebrate such an amazing milestone, 30 years of the Amelia Joscelyne Memorial Scholarship. Wow. I want to start by recounting how I first received my scholarship. I remember I was in a shopping centre, Amy had called me, and I remember feeling so overwhelmed. I think I might have screamed a little bit. It was the first point where my voice was being recognised in Australia, and now I'm in America, third year in, well actually fourth year in. This is my graduating year at the Academy of Vocal Arts. Yeah, I think had it not have been for the Amelia Joscelyne Scholarship that I was on for 2 years, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to meet with amazing coaches such as David Aronson and Sylvia Greenberg and be able to really understand what it took to be able to come this far, and I really have come this far. I want to say thank you to all of you who make this happen, because without your support, young artists wouldn't be able to propel their careers into international ones. So have a great night everyone. Bye.
As the first recipient of the Amelia Joscelyne Award, I think the legacy that has been created with this 27 singers that have been given that immense honour, I hope that there'll be 27 more. The award, the family, the passion, the energy behind the Amelia Joscelyne Award will allow you to blossom into whatever you end up being and whatever makes you really passionate. And I feel so grateful for that. I know that the Amelia Joscelyne family are behind the passion that I carry with music and music education and making it accessible to all.
I didn't ever have the privilege to meet Amelia or Bill for that matter, but one thing I would say is I have had the privilege of getting to know their friends and their family, and what remarkable people they both must have been to have had this legacy which has stretched through these 30 years and have touched the lives not only of the 27 singers that this scholarship has assisted, but of the close to 400 supporters who have been involved in that journey every step of the way. And Mary Jane has said to me on occasions that she feels that if Amelia was there looking down, she would be so thrilled and so proud of what her memory has helped these young singers to achieve, not just the singers, but everybody that's involved with this very special scholarship. So to each and every one of the supporters who have actually contributed, I'd like to say a heartfelt thank you, and I hope you'll continue on our journey.